Hey, Violarules here, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. So we're finally at the end of the game, and we have a bunch of episodes to watch. So let's go ahead and check those out. I doubt that it's the rest of them. Yeah, I'm missing episodes, but I wasn't really trying to 100% that. But let's see. Jake's Plot, Cellar Rescue, and Dolan's Trick are the ones I have. So let's watch Jake's Plot. Before Chief Constable Jakes rose to his present rank, many crimes went unaccounted for. Nowadays, he sends out his pawns to ensure he gets results. So let's go ahead and watch this episode. So, what we gotta do then? Frame her for the crime? Or just disappear her, if you know what I mean? Shut your trap. What would happen if someone heard you, you oaf? I wouldn't worry, boss. In this town of little people, who's gonna doubt your word, eh? No one's gonna mess with you once we're through with them. After all, you're Third Eye Jake's. And you're Second Mouth Bram. Now just shut up for a second. I need you to stop that prissy professor from poking around. It's fun to watch him playing detective, but his attention is getting problematic. All I need you to do is threaten the woman and the boy, and he'll roll over like a dog. Heh, right you are, boss. Do we get a bonus for this one? For roughing up that dandy and his meddling little troop? Don't get your hopes up, you'll get the usual. Just do the job and keep it quiet. Don't worry, boss, our lips are sealed. Ah, okay, and then that led to the cutscene where Emmy beat all of them. Cellar rescue. On Layton's instructions, Emmy returns to the cellar to rescue the hostages. The professor said around here somewhere. Dolan, Miss Triton, can you hear me? What was that? There's something... What's this? There's a trap door here. And it isn't made out of cardboard. Dolan, Miss Triton. Oh, thank goodness. Now, madam, let's get you out of here. It must have been most harrowing for you to be shut up all this time. I regret that I could be of no use. Luke? Clark? Are they all right? They're safe, Mrs. Triton. Luke is helping the professor at the moment. Are you okay? Luke is with the professor? Please excuse me. I'm the assistant of Professor Herschel Layton. My name is Emmy Altava. Herschel Layton? What in the world is going on? I'll explain everything later. It isn't safe here. Come with me. Alright. That's right, she's been locked in the floor this whole time, so she knows nothing. After Evan Bard's death and the appearance of the Spectre, Clark became so preoccupied. He was under such stress that he almost seemed like a different man. I worried that perhaps the Spectre had somehow possessed him. But then I realized something. It was that Dolan was not himself either. I realized that someone must be manipulating Clark. I tried to alert the police then, but it was too late. Whoever who was behind it all somehow knew what I was doing. He let me live, but only as a hostage along with Dolan. Clark was doing someone else's bidding against his own will because he feared for our safety. Of course, and he couldn't say anything without risking your lives. If only these bones were a bit younger, I could have fought him off. I used to box, you know. Oh, Dolan, please don't. But where's Luke? I have to see him. I'll bring him back. But please, you must promise me that you will not return to the house until I say so. Dolan, would you look after Mrs. Triton? I'll be right back. Leave it to me, miss. I shall watch over her at all costs. Thank you, Dolan. And please be careful, Emmy. Okay, nice. And last one, Dolan's Trick. Behind the facade of the devoted butler, there lies a cunning and devious mind. Still no sign of the Golden Garden. At this rate, we'll have to dig up the whole town. Triton, I sense that perhaps you are not being as helpful as you could be. I'm doing all I can, but you must stop this madness. You'll destroy Miss Hollery completely. Yes, I just might. I'd advise you to keep that in mind when you take that tone. Or perhaps your missing wife isn't enough of an incentive to keep you on your best behavior. If that's the case, I'd watch over your little boy if I were you, very closely. You stay away from my son! I won't so much as lay a finger on him, as long as you continue to do as I say. Yes, of course. Just please, leave my boy alone. It all depends on you, Triton. Drastic measures may be called for if you're not cooperative. Your knowledge of Miss Hollery's typography, climate, and geological makeup is useful to me. Continue to please me, and I will keep you and your little family safe. It is your choice, Triton. I have a choice? Huh. It appears you have visitors. Let's continue our conversation after your guests have left. There are others that I can use in place of you. Remember that. Oh, Brenda. Luke. Wow, he really was going through it the whole time. Okay, and those are the new episodes that just fill in a little bit of the story for us. We really did it. That was quite a trial, Professor. You won't be able to save from this point onward. Are you ready? Sure, let's go ahead and move on. Yes, Wait, is there something wrong with LOOSHA? Probably. What is she doing? She's trying. Oh, she wants to be freed. Oh. Yeah, but she doesn't belong confined in Miss Hollery. You understand that, right?
The flute.
No, don't do that.
Get back. The gate is giving way. Get to higher ground, everyone.
Okay, wow.
What is
Oh, the Golden Garden.
Looks like an entrance of some sort. Professor, how on earth can we get it open?
Probably a puzzle involved, if I had to take a guess. Yeah, 144. Lake Bottom Crest. Your only clue to the meaning behind this elegant crest is the accompanying poem. Traveler to paradise, awaken the birds with the four fruits and make them dance. Bird of illusion, raise your beak and kiss the sun so that the traveler may stray into illuminate paradise. Oh, okay, so now I can rotate them. Okay, so now I see it.
Some puzzles must be met directly. No puzzle is without an answer.
Correct. The crest swings back to reveal a mysterious passage. Okay, cool.
Fascinating.
Why is this here? That's not the question. The question is, where does it lead?
So they were digging up the town for no reason. The Golden Garden was outside the town. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. If you're trying to hide something, you would probably put it behind a gigantic gate.
Amazing.
The Golden Garden.
Wow, look at this place. Light comes in through holes in the earthen ceiling and refracts through these crystals. That sunlight has sustained the vegetation here, turning it into a verdant paradise. So this is the Golden Garden? It's an entirely untouched world, and here I was thinking it would be carpeted with gold and jewels. That's probably what everyone else thought, too. Such a paradise has more value than any amount of gold. It certainly means more to Ariana. What do you mean? The air here is pure. As Emmy said, is untouched. Its property may be able to cure your illness. Good. I was hoping there would be a cure. Really, Mr. Layton? You think LOOSHA knew this? She led Ariana here in order to cure her. Had Descole found this place first, that would not have been possible. And so LOOSHA opposed Descole at every turn, trying to stop him from finding this paradise. And she did it all to help cure Ariana of her illness. Wow. And that's the last mystery solved. Beneath Violarules Lake lies a lost world whose prehistoric ecosystem has been preserved to this day. That is the true identity of Violarules' Golden Garden. To an archaeologist such as myself, our find is worth more than any amount of gold. Oh, wow.
What's the matter? LOOSHA! You brought us here for me, didn't you? I'm sorry. I didn't understand. You wanted to give me this gift. This beautiful gift. I'm sorry. Please, let's just go back to how things were. Please, please don't die. LOOSHA, please, you've got to get up. LOOSHA, get up so I can ride on your back again, please. LOOSHA? No. You can't die.
So that's what she meant by there's no time. She knew she was going to die from her wounds.
LOOSHA. She used her last ounce of strength to bring you to this wonderful place. She sacrificed her own life to be sure that yours would be saved. It's not fair. Did you hear what she said? What? I understood it. LOOSHA said, thank you to you both.
Time stands still down here in this ancient paradise. LOOSHA must have been born here. I imagine she lost her parents while still young. It must have been lonely being the last of her kind. So she ventured out through the tunnels into the lake where she met Ariana and Tony.
She needed friends after her parents died. So did we. It's true. LOOSHA came to visit us often. We were lonely as well. We only had each other. Our father made a fortune on the backs of the townspeople.
Right, and they hated
And
him
after
for
he
it.
died, nobody would come anywhere near us.
That's so messed up.
Two of us were on our own. We were all on our own.
But that's not true, Ariana. We were all worried about you. Please give us another chance.
Luke, if you do that for me, I will do the same for you.
I used my illness as an excuse to close myself off from the world. I see that now. The people in town didn't push me away. It was my own doing. When you feel better, you can open up to people again. The whole town will be waiting for you. I think LOOSHA knew that somehow. She just wanted you to be happy again.
She knew that we all need other people in our lives.
LOOSHA was the last of her kind. Loneliness was all she knew. But she wasn't alone when she was with you. That's why she said thank you. Now, it's my turn. Huh?
Thank you, LOOSHA.
As Ariana played her flute, I felt a warm breeze against my cheek. Even the trees seemed to honor the moment, and we found ourselves simply awestruck by the beauty of it all. It was a moment we would never forget. In the short time we had known her, Ariana had grown so much, and she could once again open her heart to those who cared for her. It was beautiful. Looks like it's all over, Professor. So who did we alert first? I mean, we discovered the Golden Garden.
We alert no one.
We must keep this place a secret.
What?
At least until Ariana recovers.
That's a bit of a shame. Clearly, something like this could launch your career. You'll be in all the newspapers. Wouldn't that
He's
be
already
great, Professor?
famous.
I suppose so. But don't worry, Amy. I doubt this will be the last mystery we solve. There are countless puzzles out there in the world, and I will solve as many of them as I can. Someday I will solve that great puzzle meant only for me.
Professor? Please, let me go with you. I can learn from you. Please. I could
So
be
this is
Professor
how
Layton's
Luke
apprentice.
became his apprentice. That's the end. I missed a puzzle, but nah, whatever. And there's Luke being reunited with his mom. Nice. Amy helping out his Black Raven. I like that Ariana's flute is just an ocarina. Which I guess is a type of flute now that I think about it. Oh, they used the machines from Descole to rebuild the town. That's cool. I like that. Oh, they rebuilt the wall for the dam in LOOSHA's image. Oh, that's cute. The end. Oh, we have an ending cutscene. Oh, right. There's the send-off for Luke.
Almost. Just let me say goodbye to my friends.
Are you nervous?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be okay. Thank you.
I knew you would.
You were right. Everyone in town has been so nice to me. It feels so good to be surrounded by friends again.
That's great.
Will I see you again?
Well, I think so.
Maybe one day.
Of course you will. Deal?
A year later, Ariana fully recovered from her illness.
Oh, good.
The discovery of the Golden Garden was made public thanks to the work of an eminent archaeologist. It became known to all, as did the name of the man who solved its puzzle, Professor Herschel Layton.
It appears that I underestimated Layton.
Yeah, you did.
All things happen in good time. Don't worry, Master.
Oh, I'm not worried. After all, patience is a virtue.
Well, I look forward to seeing you again, Disco. To be continued. Did you enjoy Professor Layton and the Spectre's call? Yes, I did. You have reached the end of the story, but the game is far from over. There are exactly 155 puzzles scattered throughout the story you've just completed. See if you can complete each and every one of them. You might unlock some new content in the bonuses section. There's all sorts of fun awaiting you there. See if you have what it takes to conquer some of the most baffling puzzles in the game. Have fun with the rest of Professor Layton and the Spectre's call. New episodes have been added to the trunk. Since you've come to the end of the story, you may now save your game. When you continue this game, you will resume play right after the final battle. From there, you can wander around freely, collecting items and solving puzzles you might have missed. Good, because that is what I want to do. I want to go and find the final puzzle. Well, look at this. There's a puzzle hidden here. Is this 154? Yep, 154. The winding cable, 60 pick-outs. Let's go. Your job is to connect the green wire in the top left corner with the green wire in the bottom right corner using the blue and red segments of cable. The segments must alternate from red to blue and must run through every single square in the grid. The two segments of cable are already in place. Use your stylus to move, rotate, and place the red and blue segments on the grid, connect the green wires. Okay, so this is kind of similar to the wire puzzle we had during the final part. So they need to alternate. Okay, I got it. Nice.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Good job. It's a long and complicated path from wire to wire, but everything's set up now. Nice. And with that, all the puzzles have been completed. Nothing like a bit of mental gymnastics. You have solved all the puzzles in this adventure. Congratulations! Now try your hand at Layton's challenges and the weekly puzzles. No thanks. A new episode has been added to the trunk, Clemmy's Vow. Okay, let me just look for the hint coins in this area real quick. Found a new item. Lost friend. Okay. Oh, and I have all of the episodes now. Cool. If you guys want to see the other episodes, I'll go ahead and show them off, but I'm not going to bother for now. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. If you guys did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.